ForgottenSong is an organization that seeks to empower communities in war-torn countries across the world. After our foundation back in 2009, we were traveling to countries all over the world like Iraq, Afghanistan, Uganda, and Colombia. And what we found was that the main problem with development projects in these types of countries is that sustainability and reproducibility are often ignored. That's why ForgottenSong is founded on the principles of native-led, sustainable, reproducible projects that seek to have communities empowering other communities for the cause of development. After founding a preschool in northern Iraq back in 2012, we decided to travel to Uganda to start a series of reproducible chicken farms that seek to empower orphanages and other community development projects across the country. After only 2 years, one chicken farm has become 40, and thousands of children and people across the country are being impacted, and we continue to plant chicken farms across the nation. This idea has communicated over to the country of Burundi, and now we have a single hub farm in the city of Bujumbura, and our goal is to plant 3 more so that in the years to come, just as we did in Uganda over the past 2 years, we'll see tens if not hundreds of chicken farms develop all across the tiny country of Burundi. Just as ForgottenSong seeks to empower communities in war-torn countries across the world, we also want to empower you to get involved. Right now there's 3 main ways to do that. Number 1 is to become a listener. This is a financial donor that donates monthly, but also has the cause of ForgottenSong on their heart. Number 2 is to travel with us. If you want to travel, there's tons of ways to do that as well. This year in December, we're taking a trip to Burundi, and spots are still open for that trip. This is a great way to get a first-hand experience with what ForgottenSong is doing to empower communities in places like Burundi. Number 3 is to do a Race for Febi. Race for Febi is our favorite event at ForgottenSong. This is for people who want to get heavily involved with projects that ForgottenSong is doing overseas, and you raise the money through your friends, your family, and your network in order to provide all of the resources needed to start a ForgottenSong project in a place like Africa, the Middle East, or anywhere else across the world that might be war-torn. The great thing about ForgottenSong is that we recognize that this generation knows that there's a need. Therefore, we seek to empower you to make a sustainable, reproducible impact on war-torn countries across the world. So no matter what your level of desire is, there's a place for you at ForgottenSong to impact countries that are war-torn across the world.